Hi, this is Miss Patty from Wakanda Area Library, and thank you for joining me today for our adult virtual craft class, where today we're going to be making a macrame leaf. I have this one attached to a candle. You can put this on anything. I have the measurements all done for you where you're going to make one leaf today. And if you wanted to go out and do more of this on your own, the macrame cording is not very expensive. I bought a roll of macrame cording off of Amazon, and this is called 3mm macrame cording. So there's all different sizes depending on what you want to make, but today we're going to start with something basic. So let me show you how we're going to get started. When you sign up, you're going to come to the library and pick up your macrame kit. It doesn't look like much, it's just going to look like this. But there's 2 pieces of cording in there. There's a 24-inch piece and a 50-inch piece. Let me show you what we're going to do to get started. So you're going to take your 24-inch piece, that's right here, and you're going to fold it like this. So the top is going to have a loop. Bottoms are going to meet equally. And one good thing to do before you get started is think about, what do you want to put it on? So we're going to do this one as if we're going to do it on a mason jar. And when you tighten this, you can always push them up. A lot of people do these on a stick, but sometimes with just one, it might look too small. So think about it as a napkin holder or over a candle or a mason jar maybe for the holidays that you can use for silverware. So take your other 50-inch piece and cut it into 10 5-inch pieces. So for this, you're going to want some sharp scissors to do the cutting and something to help you comb out the cording once you're done. I found it easy to untwine these pieces by myself and then to comb it out smooth and cut it. Has anybody seen this before? This is an angel food cake slicer, which I don't use for angel food cake, but I thought with this little long sharp tines, it was very good for combing out the hair. Any sort of comb will work well, but I find it best to untwine these first. So why don't we get started, and I will show you how to do the knots for the leaf. This is the part that needs a little practice, so you may need to watch it over and over again. So what you do is you lay 2 pieces and you pull them together in an alternating pattern. So let me show you what I mean. We're going to fold 2 pieces over just like this. This one is going to go under the rope. The next one is going to go over the rope. And then you're going to take it and take the bottom through here and put the bottom over through here. And then you tighten it. We can tighten more later and slide it up. Now the next piece, you're going to do opposite. We're going to start this piece under, fold another piece, it goes over, feed through the bottoms, feed through the top, and tighten. So it gives you a little interlocking pattern and it goes back and forth. So let's try that one more time. Now we're going to go back to this one, being on the bottom, fold it in half. Pick up this, slide it underneath, fold your last piece in half, and this one goes over. But what you do is take the bottoms from the other 2, slide them through, and put these ones through. So can you see what that looks like there? And now you're going to take it and pull it and tighten them. just like this. So I'm going to do it one more time up close. So we're going to do this one folded like that. I'm going to keep lifting it so you can see really close. Next part, put the next piece over. So this one is just laid right on top. The loops are on the outside, the two loose ends are towards the middle. Now you want to feed the loose ends through the loop on both sides. One goes under on this side, over on the other, and you pull them together. Now you want to slide them up, tighten all of them just a little bit. This is enough length for you that you can put it anywhere, and then later when you decide, you can pull the whole thing up and you can cut more of this off. So right now that we have all of our pieces on there, I want you to take it and untwist the cording. Just untwist. See, it's becoming a little bit looser, so just keep going. Pull them all apart, and then we can comb. If you comb from the beginning, I know it kind of reminds me of combing through tangly hair. So let's get out the big major knots first and untwine these, because this is it's thick enough cording that you can't get a comb through right away. Keep untwisting. Gives it a beautiful kind of wave to the thread after it's been all twisted up. And don't worry if you have to watch this video a bunch of times. It is confusing. I had to teach myself this, and I had watched a video over and over again. Now maybe a lot of you ladies are familiar with macrame. There's macrame plant holders that were popular, I believe, in the 70s. I know my mom had a bunch of them, and they are definitely making a comeback. A lot of macrame wall art. I ordered some beautiful macrame books that has tutorials on just about everything. So see the difference there? Look at how this side is nice and fringy. So after you undo all of the fringe on both sides, I'm showing you one. I'm going to comb it out, and it's just going to get fuller and fuller. It's almost like a horse mane. So, and now we want to untwine. You do untwine the bottom. We'll have to cut much of that off, but I wanted to give you excess just in case you wanted to wrap it around a really fat candle, which you could. It would look really nice on the table. It's a nice decor. Don't burn it all the way down to that. If the candle gets that low, of course you would take this off. So we don't want to start any fires. So keep untwisting here. And let's untwist the other side. And then when this is all untwisted, you can comb that out. And you're going to want to figure out how short you want to trim this, because you do cut quite a bit off. And before you cut it, make sure they're all tightened again. And the biggest tip that I can get you is don't cut off too much at once. Just similar to your bangs, right? If you're going to cut your own bangs, you better do a little bit at a time, because once you went too far, can't go back, right? So be careful with the cutting, and it takes a little time to get the leaf shaped just right. I probably went back on different sides 3 different times to get it to be symmetrical and just the right shape that I wanted. Okay, let's keep untwisting here. So we can comb out this side. This is a little bit of an addicting craft, so you may want to go out and buy some more of this thread. And you can make some bigger sizes. All right, so we're going to comb that all out. See, a little twisty here, so get out all of those so you can comb it all out. And now, once you comb it all out, you're going to want to cut this bottom portion off first because you want it to look like a leaf, right? You have that nice point here, and then keep cutting. So like I said, get some really sharp scissors, and we're going to cut here, and I'm going to do it right along with you. May not be perfect. I may need to go back for more. Spread that out, and you're going to want to curve it in. So let's go up. You can always go back a couple times. Now, you need to get the other side to look exactly the same. So again, stop, just comb everything out. See how there's a couple pieces that are probably too long there. Now let's go on this side. Going back till you have all of those loose threads. And there you have it. Now if anybody is having a problem seeing this or a problem getting the knot, I know it's hard with the video tutorials, stop in the library and I'm happy to give you a little close-up little tutorial in person, but hopefully you can see the knots are on the different side, and that just adds a nice look to it. You can keep trimming. You can make it, this one you see is a little bit narrower. And if you really enjoy this craft, you can keep going and do something else. Here's one that I made on a stick. Ooh, is that hard to get that in focus? My camera skills could need some work. Look at that one, a little bit bigger, and that's hanging on a stick. There we go. Now I have it. So you can just hang it on a stick. This is a very popular look. You can do different colors, larger sizes, smaller sizes, and see how they're hanging at different lengths. And you can do this with your craft right now. If you want to hang it on a stick, and you have a little accent wall, you can do that with just one. Or put it on a candle or a jar like I showed you in the class. So I hope you enjoyed this simple tutorial. If you have any questions, you can call at the library, 847-526-6225 and ask for Patty, or email me at pgmitrovic@walklib.org. and I will be happy to walk you through our crafts. Don't forget to join me next month for another adult craft class. Bye for now.